their land. Jah know say respect them in. From them is the foundation people of earth. Jah know respect them in. From them is the keepers of the garden. Jah know say that the husbandman. Jah know say them is the granaries. Jah know say that respect them in. From them the man is the play the instrument. Jah know respect them in. From them the keepers of the cymbals and songs. Jah know respect them in. Respect them in. When they know say respect them in. From as the heart of the long time traveler. Jah know say the vibes come in. Jah know.
Greetings and salutations of peace. The American dream was the karmic destiny of the so-called African Americans. Esoterically, it was for our spiritual evolution during our fall from heaven. Over time, from slavery, the eating of pork, the wrong living, bad diets, etc., and receiving wrong information, being brainwashed, believing that Jesus was God, a white image given to us. We became a mutation, less than what we were. Out of this bunch, the Rastafari, and I will explain later, is the Christ. He is one out of many who woke up. He has traveled the full path of enlightenment. He has dropped out of society. This was the ultimate goal of time, to overcome the matrix. The Rastafari wisdom is a collage of all esoteric teachings. It's the Christ consciousness. First, let me explain one love. When the Rastafari greets one and says one love, he is recognizing the oneness of life that dwells within you as you, and within he as he. God dwells within me as me, and within you as you. Also, that's what it is meant by I and I. It is all things God is. From atoms to stars, it can be called God. This is the true meaning of one love. One love does not mean the Rastafari becoming intimate or accepting other races into the movement. That's not what one love means. A lot of Caucasian so-called Rastas say that the war speech of Haile Selassie indicates one love. No, Selassie was a politician. This is for the record. So Selassie was a politician. At that time and still now, the governments, mainly ruled by white people, non-indigenous people, has enslaved the people mentally and physically. So during the racism and bias, the emperor saw this and he made a statement to the governments of the world saying, until you accept all beings upon the planet as one, there will always be wars. In essence, if there was no wars within, there would be no wars without. You are now in tune. On the one, the force itself at this time, called the Master Blaster jamming. It has been said that I'm trying to bring the needed respect to the Rastafari movement. There are many mansions of Rastafari, many sects of Rastafari. We don't all think alike, but the essence a Rastafari is an enlightened being. Like the Buddha woke up, so is a Rastafari. He is a Christ-like being. So Rastafari is a title which is bestowed upon a person who has traveled a long path to enlightenment, a person who has cleaned his blood, who has raised his consciousness to the highest level. What we want to do right here, briefly, is we want to commemorate this month the birth date of one of our great leaders, one of our great sages, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, born this month, October 7th. He will be 111 years old on the 7th, being that this month of the October surprise, that is very significant. In the year 1930, the black man, still wandering in blindness in the wilderness of North America, were sent two redemption movements. This was the Nation of Islam under the guidance of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the Rastafari movement under the esoteric and subtle majesty of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. These are the two divine movements. Out of these movements, you will find the redemption of the black man. The teachings of the Nation of Islam, according to their liturgies, was up in the year 1990. They had a 60-year period time to deliver this message to the world, symbolic of the 6,000-year rule of the reptilian mind, the Aduma, the first genetically engineered beings created by the Anunnaki. The Rastafari is still developing. We're not quite 80, we're right at, I believe, 82 years old now, the movement is. So this is the half of the story that has never been told. In the beginning, the Rastafari movement was a revolutionary movement. We got the picture of our locks from the Mau Mau warriors who rose up against the British in Kenya. As a matter of factly, the signal, the change is now Obama is a descendant of the Kikiyu tribe, where the Mau Mau came out of that. So we see this esoteric thing happening here. If you would study my last video where I explained the help for the widow's son, the Masonic rituals and the Masonic rite of the capstone, the stone the builders refused, has become the headstone of the cornerstone. The Rastafari movement is the highest manifestation of the wisdom of the black people. Out of the black slavery movement and all the other revolutionary movements, the Rastafari is that Christ consciousness. The people of Rastafari have fasted, studied the true Rastafari. They have become enlightened beings. They have surpassed the Christians, the Muslims. They are the sages, the true Rastafari. And you will find Rastafari in the Muslim movement, and you will find Muslims in the Rastafari movement. All who know the same thing. There is but one God. God dwells within me as me. God dwells within you as you. And I made this video to set the record straight. So we ask you to respect if you know what that means. One love.
That also the goodness of kingdoms of earth come back and divide cities. Well, idea is still as you get the man and find out the earth from it. Oneness again and unity reveal idea is still as I queen. Idea is unleash them from the ancient magistrate of rule the earth. Rastafari chant and we tell them from the kingdom birth. We tell them from the ancient of the longest and bring them the longest rule. We show them say that idea is still as come out of